The Meadows campaign was set up in response to Liverpool City Council announcing in March 2013 that they proposed to sell the Meadows off for housing development, and a group of like-minded people in the neighbourhood came together to start a campaign group against this proposed sell-off, and we've been campaigning ever since 2013. I certainly think it's part of Sefton Park. Just standing here, there across the road is Sefton Park. The Mayor of Liverpool has always tried to make out that the Meadows is not directly part of the park, but to everybody bar the Mayor, you know, in everybody's mind, it is part of the park. As you say, there are vacant houses in Liverpool, flats and houses that are boarded up that should be brought back into life before any consideration is given to selling off a prime green open space like where we're standing at the moment. I'm sure it's going to be saved. If I didn't think it was going to be saved, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you now. And there's a large number of similar minded people in Liverpool who support the campaign to save the Meadows for future generations.
Well, without green spaces, we can't exist as a species. We need to live in a symbiotic way, and we're not doing that in this culture. Money is taking precedence, and I think that's what's apparent now, and more and more people are realising that and waking up to it.
The Festival Gardens campaign was set up in March 2007. And it was set up because lots of people, the whole community really, was up in arms about what was happening on the site at that time. There was some illegal tree felling happening. The property developers who owned the site, they didn't have permission to do the felling, and they didn't have planning permission at the time either, so they were kind of making a presumption that they were going to get the planning permission and that they could just, fell the site. Community consultation, as far as we were concerned, hadn't happened, and it was an important site for people. It's got a lot of meaning for people in Liverpool. The aim of the campaign was to prevent the housing development, the apartment development on the site. It was the plan was for luxury apartments, and we thought we've got enough of those in Liverpool really. There's a lot of empty apartments in Liverpool, so we really felt this was a great waste of space, and it wasn't dealing with any affordable housing problem that we had. It was just about luxury housing, which we didn't think there was a need for.
There's the environmental impact of having green spaces in cities, because they scrub the air. You know, they're boosting our oxygen supply. They're allowing groundwater to be renewed, and that becomes really important, because if you cover everything in concrete or stone that's impermeable, eventually, there will be consequences from that if the groundwater isn't being renewed, because the ground underneath that concrete will dry out, and so things start to collapse. And we seem to have forgotten that, the ground needs water as well.